This is Amit Sen and welcome to the fourth video of Physics Shorts. In this video, we are going to define some fundamental quantities and SI units. ओके सो इसमें हम क्या करेंगे, कुछ फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटीज़ डिफाइन करेंगे और साथ ही साथ उसके ही यूनिट्स को हम डिफाइन करेंगे. सो लेट्स प्रोसीड विदाउट वेटिंग. So the quantity that we are going to define is mass. So what is mass? Mass of a body is the quantity of the matter it contains. That means the body, it might be of any three states. It might be solid, liquid, gas, or any other state. But the fact is that the amount of matter that body contains is known as its mass. As solid contains more particles, it has more mass for the same amount of same density, and for water it has a bit less, and for gas it is more or less, because the number of particles in them are different and vary. As the number of particles vary, so particles are made up of matter, atoms, or eventually they are made up of matter. So less amount of matter weighs less. Okay, so we are not going to use the word weight because we are talking about mass. So mass is basically the quantity that defines amount of matter a body contains. ओके सो इसी चीज़ को हम हिंदी में समझते हैं कि अगर कोई भी बॉडी, अगर हम कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट अगर लेते हैं, उसके अंदर कितना मैटर जो है फिल्ड है, वो डिफाइन करता है मास. ठीक है, तो किसी भी बॉडी का मास उतना होगा जितना उसके अंदर मैटर होगा. ओके सो after understanding the definition of mass, we are going to proceed and understand the definition of its unit. So the SI unit of mass is kilogram. So before understanding the definition of a kilogram, we will understand what is SI unit. What is SI unit? So SI unit is basically an international system of units, commonly known as the metric system. It is the international standard for measurements. Okay, so basically कुछ set of measurements बनाए गए जिनको कहा गया international system of units, which is common for every place. Okay, so SI system plays a very essential role in international commerce and is commonly used in scientific and technological research and development. Because if people living in different places find out the value of same sample in different units, it is a bit difficult to analyze and observe. So we understand this problem with an example. Suppose there are two persons taken a same sample at two different places and they have measured their mass. One person measured it as 1000 grams and another person at a different place measured it as 2.205 pounds. Okay, so both of them are contradicting because the magnitude they have are different, because they have used different units. So a third person interrupts and says that both of you are correct according to your set of system of units, but we in order to compare the observation or accuracy, we need to convert them in a third or a common set of units. So that is international system of units, that is SI units. So if we convert 1000 grams and 2.205 pounds, they collaborate to form 1 kg. Okay, so they are both equivalent to 1 kg. So this problem got eradicated, and this is why the SI unit is being used. So let us understand the definition of kilogram. So to understand the definition of a kilogram, because it is the SI unit of mass, so at different period of time the definition of mass have been explained in different ways. So first of all, the definition, there are many definitions of mass from starting, but we are taking near about 3 definitions. So first definition that we are going to take is it was defined as the mass of 1 cubic decimeter of water as at 4 degrees centigrade. 4 degree centigrade, why we have taken it as 4 degree centigrade? Because it is the temperature at which the density of water is maximum. So we have taken a cuboid of measurement 1 decimeter, length, breadth and height as 1 decimeter, and filled with the water and kept at a temperature of 4 degrees centigrade, and that amount of mass was called as 1 किलोग्राम. ओके, मतलब अगर 1 डेसीमीटर के क्यूब का, 1 डेसीमीटर की साइड के क्यूब में अगर हम वाटर फिल करें और उसको 4 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड के टेम्परेचर पे रख दें, तो जो भी उसका मास है, जितना भी मैटर वो कंटेन करता है अपने में, उसको हम डिफाइन करते हैं 1 kg में. ओके, सो दिस इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ 1 kg. आफ्टर दिस, because water has different property at different places according to their temperature, so to eradicate some problems, so another sample was prepared that was made of platinum and iridium, and it was made in a shape of cylinder, and it was equal to the mass of that sample that was made earlier. That is equal to the mass of the water that is contained by a 1 decimeter cube at 4 degrees centigrade. So mass was same, but the sample was created with the help of a solid material that is platinum and iridium. It was in the form of cylinder. Okay, so this sample is kept at the International Bureau of Weights and Measurement at Sèvres near Paris, France. Okay, and is known as the International Prototype Kilogram. Okay, this sample is known as International Prototype Kilogram. ओके, सो इस सैंपल को बहुत ही सिक्योरिटी के साथ रखा जाता है, एंड after this was prepared, the same type of samples were sent throughout the world at different places, and approximately near about after 10 years they were called back and they were remeasured. So the problem that was arising, that the mass of these cylinders were varying with time. So this was the biggest problem, because a fundamental quantity should not vary. So to eradicate this problem, a solution was found that we should replace the sample in terms of constants of nature. ओके, सो फिजिकल बॉडी को रिप्लेस कर दें किससे? सम कॉन्स्टेंट्स ऑफ नेचर दैट विल नॉट बी अफेक्टेड विद द प्लेस, टाइम, स्पेस, और किसी भी चीज़ से वो वेरी नहीं करेंगे. इसलिए अगर हम उनकी वैल्यूज़ को किसी कांस्टेंट के नाउंस में ले आएंगे, अगर हम अपने मास की डेफिनेशन को किसी वेरिएबल के नाउंस में, कांस्टेंट के नाउंस में अगर हम लिखेंगे, तो किसी भी फिजिकल सब्सटेंस को प्रिजर्व करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सपोज अगर हमारा ये सैंपल जो है वो डिस्ट्रक्ट हो जाता है, तो हमारा फंडामेंटल डेफिनेशन वो हो जाएगी खराब, डिस्ट्रक्ट हो जाएगा. अगर डिके हो रहा है, उसमें चेंज आ रहा है, तो बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ द बिजनेसेस एंड ऑल ऑफ द कॉमर्स डिपेंड्स अपॉन दीज फंडामेंटल यूनिट्स, बिकॉज इफ दे वेरी, सो लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ थिंग्स विल चेंज. ओके, सो इसको कांस्टेंट रखने के लिए एक सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट किया गया कि इस सैंपल को अब हम नेचर और कांस्टेंट्स ऑफ नेचर के नाउंस में लिखेंगे, सच एज प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट्स, वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट, द कांस्टेंट्स दैट डज नॉट कीप ऑन चेंजिंग. सो हम देखते हैं 20th सेंचुरी में, आज की डेट में, हाउ द मास इज बीन डिफाइंड. सो in 20th century some units were redefined जिसमें मास भी था, मास was also included, and these were defined through the constants of nature, and were derived with the help of Kimball balance and silicon sphere. So these are a complete different apparatus, and they have to be understood with a different perspective. Some more knowledge has to be gained, so इसको हम अभी नहीं देख रहे हैं, but these constants of nature are being found out with a great accuracy with the help of Kimball balance and silicon sphere. So what is the definition of kilogram in this 20th century? The kilogram symbol, kg is the SI unit of mass, and it is defined by taking the fixed numerical value of the Planck's constant h, that is 6.62607015 into 10 to the power minus 34 when expressed in units joule second. और अगर इनको हम किलोग्राम मीटर स्क्वायर पर सेकेंड के नाउंस में अगर हम इनको लिखें, तो मीटर एंड सेकेंड आर डिफाइंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट and the frequency of cesium-135 atom. Okay, so these are also constant, they also do not vary. So this is how the new kilogram is being defined. It is totally eradicated, problem is being eradicated of physical quantity. So no mass of substance is not no longer being dependent on some physical sample. Okay, so now the mass has been written in terms of constants of nature. So अगर ये वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक करिए और सब्सक्राइब करिए, साथ में स्प्रेड करिए, शेयर करिए, और वेट करिए नेक्स्ट फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटी की हम डेफिनेशन लेके आएंगे. और टिल देन स्टे ट्यून, गुड बाय.